Hello and welcome to our Madcast channel. This is episode 2, and the topic for today's Madcast is a movie review. Well, the question, which movie? The movie is The Wolf of the Wall Street. Is our one of our favorite movie, and I guess it is a favorite all over the globe as well. Leonardo DiCaprio was also nominated for the Best Actor in the lead role for this movie as well.
Yeah. Hi guys. Yeah, this is my favorite movie as well. And yeah, DiCaprio won the Golden Globe Award for Best Actor for this as well. But he missed the Oscars, which I guess Matthew McConaughey won for that. So this movie is directed by Martin Scorsese, one of my favorite director and the greatest living director right now, and stars Margot Robbie, Jonah Hill, and yeah, they're playing Donnie Azoff, yeah, and Naomi, right?
Yeah. Well, the movie revolves around the character of Jordan Belfort. Jordan Belfort is actually a stockbroker from the New York who, along with the others, involved in a business which was lucrative, and it went into actually unlawful activities around the firm, and which leads him to land in a jail. And in the jail time, he writes this story in his memoir, which released in 2007, and the movie is completely based on that memoir, which was written by Jordan Belfort himself. Well, the main storyline of the movie is about the fraud and how the Jordan Belfort rise in his career and they fall down. It's a very beautiful movie directed by Martin Scorsese, and it gives us a transcendent cinematic experience.
Yeah, that's right. So, this film marks the director's fifth collaboration with DiCaprio. After Gangs of New York in 2002, The Aviator, The Departed in 2006, and The Shutter Island. So,
Yes. Well,
yeah,
this the good thing about this movie is have its clarity from the beginning to the end. For those who haven't watched it till today, we highly recommend them to watch this movie without delaying further.
so we chose this film because of its dialogues, because we really love its dialogues and like the whole script actually. uh, personally I like the first half of this film. That's really fantastic with epic performances by every actor in that movie.
Exactly. The first half is actually very interesting with a lot of good script writing, and on-screen writing is also perfect with the great dialogues and the throw by the different actors. Matthew McConaughey has given only one scene, but that scene is one of the most popular scene over the internet and YouTube. Well, going forward, I would like to tell you that the second half of the movie is not that fast. The pace is a little slow, so the movie actually revolves around the same character, and it's gone deep and deep enough in that same pace. And I guess the movie ends at a very good note. So basically, it's a very good movie with a very good lesson, and this is a must-watch movie, according. Before that, before the best scene, I would like to ask you a question: that which what are the three things you liked about the movie, and what are the three things you don't like about the movie?
The three things that I like about the movie,
Yes,
I think
exactly.
one of the first thing that I like about the movie is DiCaprio's performance. That was incredible.
Yes.
I've never saw a performance of this level at any film, and he deserved an Oscar for that for sure. But he didn't won because maybe he had a bad luck, or I don't know. Uh,
Maybe Academy have different decisions on that, but I
yeah,
want to tell you, and I want to say
yeah,
again that
yeah.
he has acted in the whole runtime of the movie. So this actor has given everything he has in the movie. So your first point, I agree completely. What is the second point you want to tell me?
The second point about this movie is, I would say, the performances of Jonah Hill and Margot Robbie were also great. But I would like to highlight one of the things here, that there was this guy. What was his name? His name was Mark Hanna, and he had just 5 or 6 minutes of footage in the film, and he nailed that. He rocked the whole film with his like a tiny performance, and I was just floored away with like what he actually did for that 5 minutes. And yeah, you must be aware of that, right? So that
Basically,
yeah.
what you're saying is that Matthew McConaughey has been of 5 or 6 minutes
Five or
is
6 minutes. Yeah, he just
actually it's worked like a push-up bra thing, like
yeah, and,
with
and I was
the whole
wondering that
movie.
why this guy was not in this movie the whole time. I mean, why he was just for 5 or 6 minutes. I mean, if he would have been in the movie, he might have won an Oscar for that, or maybe for a supporting role, maybe.
For
Yeah,
that, I can add up like this,
yeah,
that maybe there is no character that suits up for the rest of the part of the movie after Mark Hanna's role. Well, for the Jonah Hill's role, which was Danny Azoff, was the character cannot be played by anybody else. So
yeah,
I think this is the reason why his action in his part of the movie is very much limited to that particular scene, but he
yeah.
actually nailed it. The second point which you have highlighted over here is actually very much in cognizance with mine aspect as well. What is the third good thing you liked about the movie?
The third good thing about the movie is script writing and direction. The script writing and direction are so like mind blowing.
Any particular scene which you like to highlight over for the audience?
Any particular scene, I would say, uh, apart from that Mark Hanna scene that you were referencing, or some other scene that,
Apart from that, there are several good scenes in the
apart
movie,
from
which
that,
which is
I
which is
really
which is
like that the Stratton Oakmont pitch scene
okay.
that he was demonstrating like what he actually want
Well,
his fellows or his colleagues, that he was constructing a team of his own, and what he actually want from them. He was actually training them about the whole process and how they can be fraudulent and sell the penny stocks to a much higher the stocks to a higher price, right? And that was like very witty, funny, and that I found that really interesting.
what are the three things you didn't like about the
And the
movie?
three
Well,
things I didn't like about the movie, actually, there isn't any I didn't like about the movie. I find it really interesting because I don't remember. I find the second half was obviously a little boring, but I won't take it as like a negative side of the film, because
well,
it was.
for 3 points, I would like to highlight few. Well, I think that is
Yeah, what do you
that
think about that? Yeah, right. You can.
yeah, that will be unfair for the movie to judge from the points which are actually a little bit illogical. So I wanted to
Right.
point out the first thing, which is when Jordan Belfort came to the first scene, he was actually doesn't look like a 21-year-old, and why he got married at 21 year of age, and what his wife was doing all the time when he was having a struggling period and everything else. So where his wife
So
was and
so
what
one
happened
of
in
the
the
things,
relationship and all.
yeah, one of the things
So
I would like to.
this was
Yeah.
not very much clear. So this is the flaw and the downfall I highlight in the movie
Okay.
part one. The second part is about the money laundering. That scene was not very much clear. Means how they landed up in Switzerland and how they transfer all the money to Switzerland. That was a little tricky. It was not very much clear and all.
But that happened in real, right? But that did happen, or
that
the.
that that happened in reality, but the story lineup is little
Okay.
fizzy. Actually, they miss the main points and how they actually
Yeah,
transferred
yeah,
all
it
the
could
money
have,
from
but
USA to Switzerland in that age of time. I'm little not very much convinced about this story. Well, anyway, it was a very comic and a good movie and a
yeah,
thriller crime scene. So it can be neglected as a part of the dialogues and other thing else. So this is the part which I don't like, which I think is a missing point. And the third point which
okay.
I like to highlight over here is about the when they met an accident in reality. There was a scene when their ship was capsized in a huge tidal wave or something like that. That scene
Ah,
is
I
actually
remember that
that
scene.
that
Yeah,
scene actually looks like means it's not natural. It's something artificial, like something. So that scene is not
yeah,
that great. So it should be better than that. So these things which I can highlight as not very great scenes, and these are the flaws. Every movie has some flaws. So these are some flaws which are highlighted, being on the
yeah,
logical side, but on the practical side and more movie lovers like us, is this movie is actually one of the most amazing movie for the dialogues and
yeah,
for the character to play their character in a different way. This movie is one of the best movie which have we have seen in the
yeah,
last decade.
yeah. I was actually surprised that this movie did not won an Oscars and neither the Golden Globe Award, but it
Well,
should have won.
sometime I think Academy have different views. Actually, they see those movies which are very big hit on the
Yeah.
theaters. They earn a lot of money, so they want to give the opportunity to other different movies which actually don't give a lot of acclamation for the people out there. For
Yeah,
they don't earn a lot of money.
But Matthew McConaughey won the award for the best actor. Uh, yeah, and
For Dallas
DiCaprio did
Buyers
not win.
Club.
Yeah, for the
That
Dallas Buyers.
that
That's
that was
also a
for
great film, right?
that
That's
was for Dallas
for a
Buyers
great
Club.
cause.
Well,
Yeah,
the same verdict here valid as well.
yeah.
That I'm trying to tell you that the Wolf of the Wall Street is actually a very successful movie with the box office,
Even
and
I
the
was
Dallas
not
Buyers Club.
disappointed at that.
Yeah, and the Dallas Buyers
He
Club
gotten
was
that
not
award.
that
Yeah,
much successful. So
yeah,
the reason for the Academy is that the Academy actually think in a different way. They actually go for the movies which are not a big hit at the box office. They didn't earn a lot of money. So they actually goes for the real acting and the real concept, and actually there must be some lesson in the movie. On the darker side, we can say that it's a lot of bad words, or the words f words are being used in the movie for a lot of time, which is actually a little abusive. So these things are neglected, and these things might be not in a good view to the Oscars or the Academy. So this might be the reason for not getting an Academy Award for this. Well, I think apart from the award, this movie has won a million and millions of hearts altogether till today. So not going to affect the charisma this movie has had over the Hollywood and on the box office and all over the world. So
yeah,
you agree completely on this, right?
yeah. I do agree completely. Yeah,
So I think there are some scenes which we can imitate. For myself, I can say that I have watched this movie like 5 or 6 times
yeah.
from in the beginning to the end.
You really have watched this 6
Yes,
times? Really?
exactly, exactly. And the best scene of the movie by which we want to conclude this review is the one where Leonardo DiCaprio, the Jordan Belfort, actually went for his first day in the Electro trial in New York, where he met the Mark Hanna. I'm sorry for that, Mark Hanna,
Yeah,
where they go to the restaurant and the scene starts. That's one of the epic scene. Well, I guess we can imitate that scene for our audience, right?
yeah. We can surely do that. I guess that
Yeah.
is fun.
Yeah, well, I start with the first scene. Here you go. The scene actually starts when Matthew McConaughey, Mark Hanna in the movie, actually sitting in a chair in a restaurant and start pounding his chest for the money and starting money chant. And the scene starts like goes like this.
Mhm,
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 mhm, mhm, mhm,
mhm.
mhm, 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 mhm.
Oh no, no. Thank you though. Mhm, mhm. Thank you, Mr. Hanna. Are you able to do drugs during the day and still function, still do your job?
Well, how else do you do this job? Cook and cook
Right.
it, my friend.
I gotta say, I'm incredibly excited to be part of your firm. I mean, the clients you have are.
Clients. Your only responsibility is to put meat on the table. You got a
I'm
girlfriend?
married. I have a wife. Her name is Teresa Shigartseer. Thank you.
Congratulations. Think about Teresa. Name of the game. Move the money from the client's pocket
Right,
to
but
your pocket.
if you can make the clients money at the same time, it's advantageous to everyone, right?
No. Number one rule of the Wall Street. Nobody. I don't care it's Warren Buffett or Jimmy Buffett. Nobody knows the stocks are gonna up, down, moves in fucking circles. All Fugazi. You know what Fugazi is?
It's a fake.
Yeah, Fugazi is a Wazi, it's a Woozy, it's a fade as never landed, never existed. It's no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not real. Stay with me. We don't create shit. We don't build anything. So we got a client who bought this stock at 8. Now it's it at 16. He's all fucking happy, wants to cash and liquidate, take his money and run home. But but you won't let him do that because
Right,
that would make it real. So what do? You get another brilliant idea, another special idea, another situation, another stock to reinvest his earning. And he will do it because they're addicted and you keep doing it again and again and again. Meanwhile, they think they're getting shit rich, wait, they are on paper, and you and me, the stockbrokers, we are taking the cold hard cash, we are coming.
right. Incredible, sir. I can't tell you how excited I am.
You should be. There's two keys to success in the broke business. First,
Yeah,
you gotta stay relaxed. Off.
like Yeah,
How many
like
times
a
per week?
three, four, or maybe five.
You gotta pump up that number. That's my rookie number in this racket. I myself at least twice a day. Once right after a workout, once right after the lunch. I want to. That's not why I do it. I do it because I need to. This is a tip. This is not a prescription. If you don't follow, you will fall out of the balance. Tip the differential and split the differential and tip the over. Or in the worst place, I've seen that happen yet.
No, I
Implode.
don't want to implode, sir.
Yeah, implosions are ugly. Pop up the bathroom whenever you're good at the money, you're thinking about stroking the money. The second key to success in the brokerage business is a little baby right here called cocaine. It will keep you sharp between the ears. It will also help your ding fingers dial faster. And you know something? And guess what? It's good for me. Yes, sir. Revolutions. Keep the client on the Ferris wheel. And the park is open 24 into 7, 365 every goddamn decade, every goddamn century. Revolutions.
Thank
Halkidiki.
you.
So in this
Yeah,
way, this scene actually starts and it get closes in this way. Well, we tried to do it as close as the real in the real possibility, but nobody can actually imitate Matthew McConaughey the way he did, and Jordan Belfort played by Leonardo DiCaprio. They are absolutely amazing in this scene. And by this scene, I think this is the scene which attracts me again and again to watch the whole movie all over from the beginning to the end. So I guess this is what from my side for this movie review, and this is one of the best movie. Once again, I want to tell you, please do watch this movie and give us a rating for this podcast and this episode.
yeah.
Thank you very much.
It was really fun imitating both of them, and they are like very legendary characters. And obviously, we can't imitate them, but we tried our best to do that, and it was really fun. I hope everyone enjoyed this episode, and yeah, and we'll be back with another movie review and
Yes,
another dialogue very soon.
yeah, yes, exactly. And then in the coming future episodes, we will come up with the new dialogues, and definitely you're going to like that. You can comment us and you can share with us your own actings and the way you want to imitate the actors. Well, take care, be rest back at the home, and do care, take care of yourself in this pandemic. Thank you very much for listening to us, and come back once again to the channel to listen to about the technology as well as the
Thank you
movie
very
review.
much,
Thank
guys.
you very much.
Bye bye.